Hi, Taurean. I got a couple things for you. First of all, just what do you think has been the issue with the defense lately, and how do y'all get back to playing at the level y'all were a few weeks ago?
Started too slow. I mean, we gave up 21 points in 13 plays. I mean, that says it all. I mean, you give up 21 points on the road in general, it's going to be hard to win, nonetheless, in the first 13 plays.
Do you get a sense that the guys, especially the guys from out of state, have a feel for what this game means to your fan base of Texas A&M? Because I mean, you guys, and I guess being from Temple, you probably have a better idea of what it used to be or what it has been before. You know, just your thoughts on the quote rivalry and playing Texas.
I mean, out-of-state guys probably have a grasp on how much it means to the state, but there's no doubt in my mind the guys who are from the state of Texas, and we understand the significance of this rivalry and the interstate battle between the two teams. So we know it's very personal. It means a lot to everybody in the state.
We'll stay on that second row to Christy and then Alex.
Do you have a feel for like the atmosphere and what it's going to be like in this building on Saturday night?
Probably like the Alabama, Notre Dame, LSU game on steroids, honestly. We're expecting a lot of people at that game, so we know it's going to be packed, and we're going to put on a good show for the 12th man.
We'll go second row on the left side to Alex.
Yeah, taking it a step further on the defensive issues, just why do you think you guys have started so slow, and just maybe if there's a common denominator on that?
I mean, I can't pinpoint my reason on why we're starting so slow. Guys were prepared last week. Guys in the game plan. We had the answers to the test. I mean, we just didn't execute. I mean, guys running wide open for 75-yard touchdowns. I mean, like I said, it's hard. You give up 21 points in 13 plays. That's not a good start. That's nothing we dreamed of, and that's not what we expect of ourselves. We got to raise the standard.
And then, obviously, the last couple weeks, you guys knew there was no more margin for error, and then all of a sudden, even though you lost, you guys still can play for the SEC title. Just what's been kind of the swing of emotions like for you guys, knowing you lost a tough game, but things are still out in front of you?
Well, let's just say this. I wasn't a happy camper after we lost, but when I found out that we had a chance to still go to the SEC championship, it gave us a little bit of hope, and the mood after the game was actually pretty uplifting. Everybody knew that we battled. We came up one play short. I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes in football, but to understand that we have an opportunity to still go play in Atlanta, I mean, that's God's gift, so we got to go take advantage of it.
We'll go third row on the left side to Tony.
Yeah, touching on that, like obviously everything you've done to this point is come to a head here. Like, just how do you prepare mentally, physically, emotionally for a game and an opportunity like this?
Stick to what's got us here all year. Stick to our winning formula that we have, that Coach Elko set out a long time ago, and just do our thing. There's going to be so much noise. So many people text me already, and it's only Monday talking about the game. It's just time to focus on us and get down to the nitty-gritty of the details that's going to go win us the game.
We'll stay on that third row to Luke and then Brent.
Kind of building on that, in games like these with a lot of hype and whatnot, do you like to kind of block out the noise and keep the main thing, or do you kind of like to capitalize on the excitement and maybe that motivates you a little bit more?
Well, for me personally, I know I do the same thing no matter we're playing Texas or if we're playing New Mexico State. So going to follow my regimen, follow my film regimen, stay in tune with my players, make sure everybody's healthy, everybody knows the game plan.
We'll go front row on the right side to Brent and then to Travis.
So what's your best story since you're on campus, from a fellow student in terms of talking to you about the Texas game?
About the Texas game? I mean, I don't have too many students because it's the first time memory since the game. It's been a long time since the game's been played, but I just love how our fan base was out there after the New Mexico State game already ready to go get those tickets for the Texas game.
So anybody say anything to you today?
As far as what?
Just about playing Texas or anything?
Oh, I've gotten a lot of text messages since the game's concluded on Saturday night about this game.
Yeah, and what's one? Can you think of one what it said?
Tell us go beat them.
Okay.
It's that simple. Tell us go beat them.
What's your evaluation of Quinn Ewers?
Quinn Ewers, I mean, he's good. His O-line does a good job protecting him. He's pretty much, he holds the ball with two hands, solid, firm, and grasp with the ball, you know. I mean, he has a clean pocket when he throws the ball, and obviously with any quarterback, it's like playing pitch and catch. If they're just standing there untouched, they're going to be able to complete some good balls to some very good receivers.
We'll stay on that front row to Travis.
Have you kept up with it all with the price of the tickets and how they've gone up through the season, really? And what does that mean to you to know that that's what people are planning to come see you play?
I mean, I don't know too much about the tickets and how much they cost. I know I get my 4 family tickets and my people are in the game. I know I'm getting in the game because I play. But as far as the tickets and the exact numbers, I really couldn't tell you, honestly. I just know that they're very expensive.
We'll go back behind the lights on the left side to Donna.
Taurean, you touched on it about how quickly the team was kind of able to come out of Auburn a little bit more uplifted now that y'all have a chance still at the SEC championship game. As a captain, what are you saying to them this week to try and galvanize the locker room just headed into what is arguably the biggest game y'all have played?
It is the biggest game of this season at this point because we have so much at stake. Like I said, we're delaying our greatness just a little bit because we lost on Saturday. It would have been awesome to come back 21-0 on the road. But who knows? We might not have the same mindset that we had right now if we win that game. So who knows what's going on. But as far as this game, man, it's time to go. And this is our last chance to go seize the opportunity, seize greatness, and go play in Atlanta. So we got to make the best of it.
We'll stay on that left side of TV row to Tyler.
Taurean, do you have any memories of when this game was played in the past?
No, I was too young. I was too young. I was in Temple just minding my business, honestly.
Growing up, did people ever talk to you about kind of the rivalry before?
I mean, I know the significance of it, of course. Obviously, the two biggest universities in the state of Texas. But as far as the winners and losses, I mean, I was too young to remember all that.
We'll go front row on the right side to Carter.
Taurean, did you just see the ticket poll madness last week, and how much of that was something that you guys were aware of, and was the conversation among students?
I mean, once the lines start forming, the tents start getting built, people start sending out videos, and I drove by it Monday on my way to class on my VO, and I just was like, wow, this is unbelievable. People are in the rain. I mean, it just shows how dedicated the 12th man is for us, so we appreciate them a ton.
And when you were a recruit, took a long time for A&M to offer you. Were A&M and Texas the two offers you were looking for the most? And just the fact that Texas never offered you, how much did that kind of sit with you?
I wanted the A&M offer. They stayed 50 minutes away from me. They came out on a helicopter to see my best friend, Mikhail. They showed love to him. They didn't obviously recruit me or offer me, but I was in the meeting room whenever. It was just cool, honestly. They landed a helicopter in our parking lot, but they still weren't paying me much attention. So, I mean, I didn't invest too much into those guys anyways.
We'll go toward the back of the room to Chip and then Ben.
What do you think it means to the group, Taurean, to be the first team to restore this rivalry after 13 years?
It's awesome. We have a chance to go make history on Saturday night, and we know the significance of it. Of course, we're playing for a spot in the SEC championship, so this is what we dreamed of. This is what we talked about for a long time. The opportunity is here, and now it's time to go seize it.
When the schedule came out, you said you've gotten a lot of texts this week. Did you hear from friends or people then going, can't wait for that game?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's been a long time coming. The schedule got released a long time ago, and when we saw that Texas was the last game of the season for this year, I mean, people were excited. People were hitting my phone then, and people are for sure hitting my phone now about the game.
We'll go to the right side of TV row to Ben.
Hey, Taurean, just talking about the slow starts on defense. Y'all have had South Carolina, LSU, and Auburn, even with kind of shaky stretches where you've been able to get back on track and play well defensively. Have you noticed anything about what y'all have been able to do that?
Settle down, focus, play our game, have great eyes, tackle with great integrity, have great aiming points. Nothing changes. Football at the end of the day. Tackle the man with the ball, block the man if you have the ball. So, I mean, nothing's changed, really. We got to stick to what got us here.
All right, looks like that's all we have. Thank you, Taurean.